We're freaking live, baby. Okay. We're as live as we can possibly be right now. And we are going to be making a waterfall. Somehow, some way, leading into this beautiful little area down here. Oh. So maybe we should smoothen this whole area out here. Figure out how do we want this to actually look. I feel like this is a little steep. Okay. Okay. What did I even come back here for? Maybe we'll grab some more. Yo, my man. What's good? Trying to figure out this dang waterfall, dude. This is crazy. We gotta kind of bring it back over here, I think. Maybe open this thing up a little bit more. Okay. Okay. I need your help. See the cathedral? Short thing, man. Send some pictures if you haven't already. I'll take a little break right now. I'll keep the stream going, but yeah, send me some pictures on Instagram, man. Mhm. Okay, I think we're doing this decently. See the cathedral I showed you? There's two huge empty towers on the front. What useful farms can I put in there? I'm a sucker for like cactus farms. Because you can do like XP things with them. I think you already have like a cathedral and stuff. Or I mean, fuck, sugarcane. I think you already have a sugarcane farm. You have a gunpowder farm. What about? I mean, what about? Do you have villagers in there, or do you have villagers stored somewhere else? You think? Because I thought you said you had like a big villager hall as well. So let's just start with what you have, and then we'll go from there. Whoops. We'll just gradually take this down a little bit. Oops. Trying to think of other farms too, though, dude. Like you could do something silly like a cactus, not a cactus, a melon, or a pumpkin farm. Um, what else? What other kind of farms are there? Like a flower farm, maybe. Flower farm wouldn't be bad actually for two tall flowers. Like that could be something. Okay, maybe we'll do this. Bring it down a little bit more right here. I did build a big trading hall, yeah. There's 20 villagers stuck under the ground since the adventure started there, begging me to release them. I'm thinking like You could probably keep it like one or two villagers in the towers each, like really important ones, like your mending villager and stuff. I always like building a house for the mending villager. I'm always like really nice to my mending villager, so they always get like the entire house by themselves. But I'm sure you could like stuff one, just one really important villager that you trade a lot with or something. I think that could be cool. All right, I gotta go put this stuff like in a chest or something. Yeah, dude, you could just like stuff like one really important villager away, and then he'd always be like really close by, depending on like how far away your big trading hall is. I feel like that's really not a bad idea, and I'm sure he would be extremely grateful for you letting him have special privileges. Yeah, we're just gonna create a storage monster or a chest monster rather. Gonna need this. Okay. Cool, cool. I think it's turning out okay as far as shaping goes. I mean, we got a lot of terraforming that we gotta do. Is like with so much terraform. This is such a terraform heavy project. But I think it's starting to connect decently. Gotta pick up all of this dirt now. Here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. What should I eat for dinner, man? I'm feeling some Chinese or something, some stir-fried rice or something. Soy sauce, chicken. I think that sounds pretty good. We gotta shape this earth. I don't want to do too much of this area because I have no idea what's going to be put over here yet. But we got to push this back so that the waterfall looks like it's supposed to be there. Cool. Oh boy. Need more stone. think it's coming together though. I think that actually looks kind of cool. I've never done anything like this before, so I feel like that's why I'm like really sort of taking my time trying to figure out the proper shape for this. Yay. Will I use glass panes with a waterfall, like glass panes to do the splash effect thing? I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do, dude. I have a reference photo up right now, and it looks like they just kind of have used like regular water to kind of have the water flow down. Um, I'm I'm really not sure. I feel like it's almost too tall. Is this? I don't even know what this is gonna do whenever I break this thing open, dude. I'm actually really curious. I actually just want to do right now. F it. Just curious to see like, uh, I don't know. I'm nervous now. I don't know if I'm gonna do glass panes or cobwebs or something, but I definitely am gonna do like a hyper detail sort of thing. I just don't know what yet. You know, like terraforming is something you like pretty much you have to do it like live. You know, which I thought that's why this would be a good stream, but you know, if it's probably gonna look a little bad for a while, but I don't know. I like the shape of this. I think this is gonna look cool. I just don't know how the water is supposed to like flow down this perfectly because I have like so much space right here. I think I've left too much space for this to. It's just gonna drop down immediately. I think I have to raise up some of this land so it actually kind of goes down it a little bit better. If that makes sense. Let's just see what happens, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Waterfall. Okay, do I have enough stone for what I want to do? This might be annoying to build like this, but let's see what this does. Mm-hmm. Like that. And then we can carry the water forward. Okay, cool. Mm. So yeah, I knew I dug out way too much land, but I think this is actually going a lot better than I thought it was going to. Okay. Yo, Jonathan. I see you in the comments, man. I see you hanging out right there, man. I think the waterfall's coming along, man. So it's a little bit of a learning curve. I dug out way too much. So I've got this like weird like thing in here. Do I have any lantern? No, I don't. Maybe we should light that up before we close it up. Ooh. Because I don't want to fill that in. I just want to light it up. Oh my. Here we go. Look, little waterfall thing, man. It's going to look a lot better. I swear it's going to look a lot better. I'm going to texture it all up. I hope you guys trust, but I think that's looking pretty cool, I think. It's only going to get better. Coach is working through it. Yeah, so we have to extend the waterfall. Now, I mean, maybe it's not much of a waterfall. Maybe just like a steep river. so, whoops. What if, oh my gosh. I knew it was going to be a little annoying. Hmm. Steep ass river, bruh. This is waterfall's cousin. Yeah. Now, the tricky part. What does that look like even? What's going on right there? All right, I'm gonna go grab some more stone. Oh man, it actually looks cool. I'm glad we didn't go with. I'm glad it's not a super steep waterfall actually, because it has a little bit more depth to it. That's looking so cool. That looks cool. If Coach Sox builds it, it's definitely gonna be amazing. You freaking know it, baby. Putting all these years of practice. Oh, look at that. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm thinking a tree right here or something like a. Since we have like this little divot right here, that'd be a nice little spot for a tree. Oh wow. Shocking myself right now. Okay. Okay, this is whoops. Oh no. Did I just mess it up? Maybe I did. We got to get rid of that little lumpy. I know somebody who goes by the name Slumpy, and I don't know how I feel about that to be completely honest with you guys. Come on, baby. Get. Oh. We knew it was going to be tough. Okay. Oh no, I'm out of stone again. gonna go back home and grab some more stone. And then I want to take a look at this all actually from the castle up on top of the bridge. Just to see like what it's looking like fully connected now. I haven't gone up there too much since I started this project because it was looking a little odd that there was just like a giant circular greenhouse out in the middle of nowhere. Now that I have paths and a river connecting the builds, I think it's probably going to look a lot better from up there. Let's do that. My storage bin. What's up, Rigby? How you doing, little baby? Look at the view. Oh my goodness. Looks cool, man. Looks colorful. Brings a lot of life to the world. I used to be such a boring builder, man. I can't believe what I used to come up with. Now, it's all colorful now. My little glass box that I was hiding in from phantoms. All right, let's go up here. Oh, baby. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Now it's all connected. I wonder... All right, cool, cool. We're going to build up a lot of cool and interesting things this season. A lot of things in the sky, a lot of builds with a lot of color. I'm really excited about this world right now. And I hope the Happy Ghast update introduces some more things because right now it seems like it's like we're at the end of it. And I hope we're not at the end of it. I feel like this update is kind of big with the Happy Ghast, but it's also feeling a little small as well. Reminding me a lot of the bee update where we got like really cool mob, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that's absolutely beautiful after they got connected. Yep, I think so too, my man. This view, I wasn't expecting to look back up at the castle and feel a certain way. That looks cool. That looks really cool. Got to clean this all up a little bit, but coming together, really nice. Whoops, probably should keep that one. Now we can do that, and the one underneath that one. Okay. Oh yeah. So I think we're gonna cover a lot of this side stone up with like dirt. Kind of terraform the hill up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. But I think that's the move. So all that dirt I've been getting, we're just gonna place it back down just like that. I think just kind of smoothing out the land a little bit. You have to trust the vision here, man. I have no idea what's gonna end up going right here, but I think for now, just smoothing out these hillsides is probably going to be what's best for us because I don't know. I mean, I don't think a build is gonna go right there. It's probably gonna be I don't know because the city will be down here. City will be down here. I just don't know what I plan on putting over here. It's hard to figure out everything out at once. Like I was like, man, I have this really cool idea. Um, I have this really cool idea. I have figured out like such a large portion of like what the city's going to be with just this build. But connecting builds is I don't know, that's one of my least favorite things. I was trying to stay away from like having builds so far away and then trying to figure out what's going to connect them all. But I thought since I was connecting it all with a lot of water and terraforming that it wouldn't be such a problem. This right side I feel like is pretty much all figured out. I'm going to put a tree right there for sure. And this pathway right here is going to end up connecting to that one somehow. Um, that side over there, I'm kind of lost right now with that. You can stay up all night since there's no college tomorrow, so I'm happy right now. Oh, dude. It's a school night for me, though. I got work in the morning, man. I gotta wake up at like 4:30, bro. R.I.P., man. I might. I don't even know, dude. Waking up at 4:30 for work, then I gotta drive an hour for it. Oh, baby, it sucks. But I'll be on for a bit more, man. I want to get a lot of this figured out. Okay, I think we're gonna start texturing the waterfall up a little bit. Um, do I still have slabs and stuff? I want to even blend in some of that block. Um, what else? We can go ahead and grab some jack-o'-lanterns possibly. Do I have? Yeah, I do. And then something I wanted to kind of do as well is make a couple of boats and put them in the water. Where's my white wood at? Where's my hug at? I don't know if white wood is the move here, but we're gonna put a couple boats in this little river here. I think that's gonna look cool. Oh yeah. Oh, immediately yes. Already. I don't know about this white boat though. Nice. Nice little detail right there. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's texture up some of this stone. Mm-hmm. What we want to do. Eventually when we have the city like all fully built and we can like walk around it freely at nighttime and it's all lit up, that's gonna be so cool. Oh baby, it's raining. It's gonna be very, very cool. That's looking pretty cool. Oh no. All right. have an idea. I wanted slabs. Oh, that's happening too down there, huh? Let's go get some slabs before we freak out. We're gonna encounter some problems, but we are going to handle them. Okay. What is my favorite boat? I'm trying to figure that out. Whenever I was in my last world, season 1, I was really disappointed to find out that you can't craft boats with netherwood. Because I was like, I'm gonna make one boat with every single wood type, and I was super disappointed that you couldn't do it. Like I couldn't believe it when that happened. What's my favorite wood though? Or not my favorite wood. I really like how the dark oak one looks. The white one, it's all right. Looks a little weird. Looks a little weird. I like the dark oak one. I think that's probably the one I've made the most in my life. So, what about you, man? What about you, chat? We gotta put some slabs down to contain this water. Okay, immediately yes. And then, ooh, super easy. Whoops. I wanted a slab right there. Still do. I feel like the dark oak one just looks like a traditional boat. Regular oak. And then there's that redwood that we have as well. I don't think you can go wrong with any boat, but the white one is kind of throwing me off right now. Maybe it's because it's still new. Let me lock in here real quick. The acacia one, the orange one, yeah. See, yeah, whenever I was using a bunch of boats last season, I was like, I wanted the colorful ones. And I was so disappointed when the blue and the red netherwoods didn't have boats. Acacia's good though. Acacia is like severely underrated. I've been trying to use it more. That's not acacia up there, but I love acacia fences. That's like my favorite fence. Yep, acacia is underrated. You just have to know how to use it. And it looks so good with blue. Like orange and blue just work so well together. At least that's my opinion. Whoa. That might look a little weird, but we'll keep it for now. The rain is actually kind of peaceful right now. It was raining in real life like not too long ago. Pretty cool. What we want to do down here. Yeah. Yeah, Dark, what's your favorite wood, man? Or favorite boat, rather. Well, thanks, man. I think this is the flow armor trend. You get this from the Tricky Trials. I think it looks pretty cool. For the videos, I do try to take my helmet off. I think it makes my face look better. Appreciate it, man. What should we do with the waterfall, though? I think it looks cool, right? I really want to do the tree, but I don't know what kind of tree. The mangrove ones, yeah. Mangrove one's pretty good. I mean, you can't go wrong with any boats, but the pale oak, I don't know why that one's throwing me off. You know what? I'm gonna go get an acacia boat. Put it right there, bro. I'll get an acacia and a mangrove one. How about that? We'll find a spot for both. All right. Acacia. Oh, look at that. I already got one. And then, look at that. Fate brought us here today, bro. All right. This is Jonathan's boat. And this is my bro, Dark Demon's boat. Where's it gonna go? Right there. Hell yeah. Is it nighttime yet? Nope. We're gonna see what ends up in this boat. You guys better know that these boats are always gonna stay right there. I'm never touching those boats ever again, dude. Those are your boats. And if I ever come out with a world tour, world download, you guys can take them. Those are your boats. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out the terraforming though. What the heck do I do, man? Now it seems to get really dark. What about lanterns on the hillside with it? So on some of the stones, we can put lanterns and maybe walls too. No, I'm not running. Here we go. Yeah, the waterfall's looking good, I think. Thanks, man. What did I just say? Here we have some mossy walls that we could use. We have some lanterns we could use. And then I could create some more walls with this. I'm not thinking we do too many. I like sticking with like odd numbers, so maybe we go with like 5 or 7 of these somewhere. Question is where? About like that. And then a little further up. Whoops, that's not where I wanted it. I want it on this block right there. And then right there. And then maybe 2 on the other side. So kind of like right in the middle of them. So, whoops. I think the mossy one again. And then lantern. And then we can go down to like this spottish right here. And then maybe like one last one down here. Oh yeah, I just looked up. That looks cool. Let's have it stick out a little bit. Do I have any sea pickles? I don't know how to bone meal them, dude. I was trying to think of like, yeah, like how can I light up the inside of this. I had a bunch for the lake. I looked it up. It said to bone meal it on a piece of live coral. What's a live piece of coral? If you guys can help me figure that out, that would be great. Because I thought I had did this before in my past, but how do you freaking do it, man? I was on my phone earlier and like Cub fans video popped up on YouTube and I was like, this I don't even understand what's going on right now. Okay, see? Sea pickle right here. This is live. This is a live piece of coral, is it not? What just happened? What's going on? What just happened? Am I stupid? Why is that working? Why is wait, there's more right here. Is that what's going on? Wait, where what? You guys think I'm so stupid right now. Where is it going? Oh my god, is it like 50 bone meal for one? I don't know what just happened. How stupid do I look like right now? 1 to 10. Let's go get some more. Let's go get some more bone meal. I feel like an idiot. Should I have two pieces of coral like right next to each other? Is that impacting the results? Has to be above coral blocks like a small floor platform. Okay. We're going to figure this out. My bone meal is... I got more right there. Let me clean up my inventory just a tad. Okay. Get rid of some of this stone. Let's see those colorful coral blocks. You have to put the pickles on them to bone meal them. Yes. They appear on neighboring coral. Clear the algae. Okay. I think I understand. All right. If I heard you guys right, like this. What's going on? I'm going to go back to where we just were. Clear the algae. So that. Wow. Okay. So it does take a few extra clicks though. Oh, I don't know. I thought I was wasting bone meal there for a sec. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we got some. Now we got some sea pickles, huh? Thank you to you both. Okay. Now we got 28, and now I'm broke on bone meal. Now we got sea pickles though. I think I'm just gonna place some down here for now. With shaders, sea pickles aren't really that bright unless they're literally in the dark, which makes sense. But I do think that's a little dumb. I wish they kind of like lit up, kind of like lanterns do. So let me show you guys what I mean. Hopefully, see how it's like super bright right there, but right there there's nothing even happening. Oops. They are not waterlogged. Oh boy. So I got to place a piece of water on them. Is that what you're saying? This is like my first time ever like really messing around with them. So that's why I feel a little stupid. Not waterlogged. Let's see. Oh my goodness, dude. I've been dumb this whole time. Wow. I was like, this does look weird, but I'm just gonna go with it. I've been playing Minecraft so long, I learned like 3 different things just like now. Crazy. What is this? I don't think I got all of them, but wow, that made a huge difference, dude. Like now they're actually like lit up no matter where they're at. I thought it was just a shaders thing, dude. Blew my mind. Let's go up to the lake real quick. Yeah. So Jonathan was onto something right there, man. I was like, I thought sea pickles were supposed to be like bright, and then I thought it was a shader. Dude. And then 1,500 people watched my video, and nobody said anything about the sea pickles not being bright for the 4 seconds that I was underneath the water. Oh my goodness. I'm silly sometimes. Anyways, here we are right there. Dude. Here, I'm probably missing a bunch. So you can... See, I didn't understand that either. I was like, what the heck? Why does that look like that? That looks so weird. Waterlog. Like that. It's kind of silly. Um, any more obvious spots? Bitter, giggle, you're frickin' here, man. With the Riz. Oh boy, you guys, the other viewers have no idea what they've gotten themselves into now. I learned how to waterlog stuff on Camry. The Bacon Risley. Oh my goodness. It's about to get crazy, guys. I made a little waterfall though, Miss Bacon Risley. It's looking super sick. I've had the help of these 2 other guys, Mr. Dark Demon and Jonathan Yoshimoto. 1,500 is crazy. Yeah. I mean, any number is honestly pretty crazy, honestly. I can't believe there's that many people who wanted to learn about terraforming a little bit. 15,000? I don't know. I think it's just 1.5K, dude. I think it's just 1.5K. Here. We're going to do something real quick. What are we doing? I just realized if I ever needed to go to the bathroom, I don't have like a way to tell chat I'm in the bathroom. Yeah, sorry about the lag, bitter giggle. It's raining over here, so that might have something to do with it. That sign is as dark as anything ever. That we're putting that there just in case I do have to go pee at some point. I don't know what professional streamers do. Do they just hold it for 3 hours, or do they just start pissing, dude? Do they just start going crazy? All right. Enough fooling around. We need more terraforming stuff around the waterfall and stuff. So let's do that. You should probably fill in the water the hard way from now on, because you see when you use dirt strat, it's actually flowing water everywhere except for the top part of it. In here, I think we're cool. I think we're cool in there, dude. That's why my pickles aren't as bright. Hmm. You're saying. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a missing spot right there. That's a fair point. Okay, we're gonna put a lot of different pumpkins along the way there, and then I don't know. We're gonna add some foliage and make the sides of the waterfall look even that much better. And I need more bone meal. Do I have any just like lying around, or do I have to craft it? I gotta craft it. All right. Put that randomly in there. 16.8. Oh, that's subscribers. Okay, I thought we were okay. I was talking about my one video. Yep, you're right. 16.8. I'm trying to make the videos better and trying to not let it get to my head, Jonathan. Though I can't believe I can't believe it's that many right now, dude. That's honestly crazy. That's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, we're gonna put that right there. Yeah, 16.8 is crazy, man. Did I grab a little flower? I did. Little flower guy. Put that right there. What do you guys think of this like hyper detail style? Like, is it too much? Like, is that too much rosebush or whatever that is? Maybe we should do like a tall fern or something right there instead. Trying to figure this style out. It's tough. You can really, it can really get out of hand really fast. And I think what I learned with the lake is that's looking pretty cool. Is that grass? You can like really overdo grass and like small ferns really fast, and it can look really crazy. That's at least my opinion. So I had to dial it back just a little bit. That makes sense. Get some more lights on in here. Okay, eventually cover that up. And then boom. Boom, boom. Am I streaming on the purple platform at the same time? No, I'm not. I've just been doing YouTube streaming for now. Maybe I'll eventually do like Twitch and like some other stuff, but just kind of wanted to see how it works and kind of connect with you guys a little bit more. It's hard to do all that if within just like a 5-minute YouTube video, so I thought um I'll just kind of like dip my toes into it for now and kind of just see how it feels and if as long as I have ideas and as long as I can play and whatnot, I figured why not just stream and put together videos and stuff. But eventually probably check out the purple thing. Literally took me forever to figure out how to properly get everything set up for just the YouTube streaming. But I'm hearing people like double stream at like at the same time, and I guess that's what you're saying too. I'm pretty done with all this stuff, the streaming stuff. I've been trying to watch more creators myself just to kind of see like what it's like, what it's all about. Everybody kind of does it differently. So it's going to be a lot like YouTube where I'm going to have to do this like a dozen or 20 or 30 times to really kind of figure out um, what my style is supposed to be. I mean, if I could have like music going on right now a little bit too, like little lo-fi beats going on, I think that'd be cool. But I don't want to get like a copyright strike or something on the video or the stream. So a couple videos back, I used a song called "Sex, Drugs, Etc." And this is looking pretty. And I got like a copyright message on that video, and it was banned in like Russia or something. Kind of tie all that stuff together. So if you guys think I could like start playing music somehow while this video is going on, that would be freaking awesome. I think I want to take a break from planting foliage though, and kind of smoothen that part out up there. I think that's what I want to do next. This is looking cool, guys. I think it's looking cool. I need to watch more streamers though. You like things being highly detailed and player skilled? I like it too. I'm trying to. I wasn't always like this. I really only started doing this once I started doing YouTube because I'd been playing the game like the same way every single time I started up a world, and not that that's terribly boring, but you got to learn how to like branch out your styles and stuff, you know. But I am trying to build a lot bigger these days. Hence why there's only 2 builds, and they're bigger than almost everything in the last world that we did together. So I am trying to build a lot bigger in this world. So if it's literally only 2 builds in this world, and we're like, how many days have I been playing? 6.5 days of game time, and we have 2 buildings. That's crazy. All right, did I? No, I still got it. Okay. A tall fern would look pretty cool right there, I think. So, what are we doing? Maybe another one. Why not? Maybe 3. How about that? All right. I'm having a good time right now, by the way, guys. This is fun. Still need to figure out what I want for dinner, man. How is this? Is this looking a little bit smoother? Whoa, what's down here? Okay. Can't wait for the end stream. We want to see that dragon get beaten, buddy. Oh, you better believe it. It'll be my first time ever doing it on Java. I can't wait. That's why I was staying up all those nights getting the Phantom Membranes and stuff, because I want to make Potion of Slow Falling, so that if I get knocked up way up high in the air, that I won't die immediately. I'm not going to wear a jack-o'-lantern head mask or whatever to avoid eye contact with the Enderman. We'll make that part of the fight interesting, just in case I accidentally look at some Enderman for too long. But we're definitely gonna do some slow falling potions. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty. Looking really nice. But yeah, I've literally never flown with an Elytra in Java. I've never gotten Shulker box. I've never been to the end in Java. So it's gonna be a really cool experience, I think. Heard that even in-game Minecraft music was being auto-blocked in some cases. Wow. Yep. So, whoops. Should we move this? Or should I try to work with that? We'll try to work with it. That sucks that they block music though, because if I could just use music, and I've never been paid for a Minecraft video before, if I could just use music and demonetize the channel or whatever, I think I would, because I really don't care about making this a career, although that sounds really cool. I don't think it's in the cards for me. So why not just demonetize the channel and have cool vibes, cool tunes going while I'm building? And the off chance that the video would make money, it just goes to the creator that actually deserves the money. So if it's like a musician or whatever, they get the money. Who cares? Probably somebody else, huh? Looking cool, guys. Really, really happy with this. I can't believe we got this far today. Like, this is just like a couple of hours worth of progress. Gotta clean up this this extra stone right there though. Like this stuff right here. And then push that back a little bit. You know what, maybe we will connect the pathways today. At least on the left side. So we'll connect this pathway that's right here. Maybe we can connect it. Is that worth trying to do? It might be worth trying to do. I don't know. The problem with me doing YouTube, something that I struggle with a lot, is like how much progress do I want to actually put in this video? Like how much can a viewer actually, how much is too much, you know? There's no like guide out there for YouTubers and stuff where it's like, oh, you should only do this amount of work per video. Like you could put 100 hours worth of effort into Minecraft easily, super quickly. Like in a week, you could put 100 hours into it. Maybe, I don't know. That's a lot of hours actually. But my point is like I just never know when to stop. I think I was at like 5 days when I started this video, this progress. Where were we at? Almost 6.5 days. I put a day and a half into this build and then the river waterfall thing. That's a lot of time. Mm-hmm. Should we do the pathway? I'm kind of thinking about it. I don't know what the logistics of that would be. Like, that would have to, like, curve going up the hill. Maybe I could see what it would look like with a different block. Just kind of, like, figure out the motion of it first, and then we can decide maybe. Okay, there's gonna be a tree right here for sure. So let's do that. Let's just put that there as a marker. Okay. Trying to figure out what we would put on the other side of this pathway though. I really want to play around with like some nether blocks. Like there's like really cool nether uh oh my gosh. Like plants, nether plants. Like particularly the blue swirly one that kind of, I don't know. I think it looks really cool. I'd like to mix that in somewhere on a hillside, or I mean that maybe right there, I don't know. I need to know what I can place it on, what type of block I can place it on, and then we can start uh then we can really figure out a farm for it. I think this needs to go over like one block and maybe back or one or two blocks. So let's grab some dark oak wood or something to mark this up a little bit better. Endermen on Java actually freeze if you keep looking at them in the eyes. I was so happy when I discovered it. Java is just so easy compared to Bedrock. Do they? I mean, I fought a couple of Endermen. They just freeze? I don't know. They weren't like as aggressive, I thought, either. Maybe another block over and back a little bit. I forgot this tree location. I swore off doing what's it called? Pine trees, whatever they're called. The taiga trees. I swore them off for this world, and this would be such a good location for one. But I really want to make, because they're just so easy to build. I really wanted to test myself with like more complex trees. It's gonna be way taller than this, I think. Um, but that would be such a good location for one right there, I think. Uh, I think we're gonna do this pathway. I'm at least gonna dig out kind of like where it would go. This wasn't in the plan for today. This pathway. Uh-oh, it's raining pretty bad over here. If the stream cuts out. Oh my god. Okay, that'll be fine. And that'll be fine too. I gotta clean up my inventory real quick. Okay, I need some mud. Oh, I forgot to put terracotta in the pathway we already did. Okay, we'll do that too. We need that. Regular mud. Whoops. Maybe I'll take that. Okay. Oh, this is looking cool, guys. Okay, I'm probably going to do this the annoying way this time, so we're going to place down all the mud spots, and then we're going to go back in and texture it afterwards, I think. I think that's probably the easiest way to go about it. Oh no, I gotta go sleep. Oh my gosh, it's like thunderstorming over here now, like in real life. Look at this. This already looks good, and there's no step. There's no like actual steps. We're gonna figure it out. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Eh. What Minecraft structure better represents my playing style? Well, my favorite in-game structure is definitely, yeah, impromptu road, yeah. um my favorite structure in the entire game is the end city. I think those are such a great mixture of like uh they're hard to go through. Like you can, even if you're like fully geared up, you can still die pretty easily, because if you float up in the air and then you fall down, like you can definitely hurt yourself. Um what else? Just like finding them. I mean, I like the end is so barren that whenever you find them, it's like a very exciting moment. Um, and then the loot is actually pretty good for the most part. I mean, you don't really need it by that point in the game. I mean, except for like the elytra, and the shulker boxes, but the loot that you actually find in like the chest is what I'm kind of meaning is. I feel like that loot's actually pretty good for when you find it. I don't know why they got like, what do they have? They have like those little red berries or whatever in like some of the chests. What are those called? Turnips or something like that. You guys are gonna have to correct me on that. I think they have like those turnips, something, right? Here. Somebody tell me. Turnips? What's the name of it? Ah, no. Oh, it's raining in the game and in real life right now. Wow, I'm lucky right now. pathway's coming along very nicely. Can't wait to texture it. Yeah, Jonathan, where are you from? I've always wondered that. Shoot. How are we gonna do this? If you want to answer, you don't have to answer where you're from, man. No big deal. Okay, what do we want to do? How does the flow of this feel? And what animal is going to end up in that pale oak boat, by the way? That's what I want to know right now. And what are we going to do to it? Maybe we'll name it. Okay, I think this pathway came out pretty nice. But okay, so that's going to be a problem right there. Yep, this is going to flow pretty good, I think. Push this back a little bit. Brazil. Wow. Jonathan, do you remember the first video you ever saw of mine? Like, how did you find me? Or did I find you somehow? That'd be crazy. You know what I should do? I should make some slabs or something so we can actually properly walk up and down it, and then we can go ahead and texture it up a bit. Do I need more mud? I might. $36. I think that might be a little short. Beetroot. Oh my god, I can't believe I couldn't think of that, man, dude. And horse armor. Yeah. I need a little bit more mud. A little bit more slabs. Curse of disappearing, curse of binding. Yeah. That's the thing with the new update where you can craft saddles now. I'm worried that the loot has gotten a little worse now. Like, we need a new treasure item, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I've always thought the loot was bad in most places, but I don't know. Tricky Trials has some decent loot too. But the frickin' mace, dude, why is that so hard to get? Why did they... Okay, so riddle me this, guys. Why did they come out with the Tricky Trials and the mace and all this stuff if they're trying to not get us to kill things anymore in Minecraft? At least that's what I've seen in so many videos from other creators, is that Minecraft is trying to introduce new mobs that you don't have to kill. Hence the creaking, the happy ghast. Like, a lot of the newer mobs, you're encouraged to, like, not kill them, and they're supposed to be more so, like, useful. But, like, so my point is like, what the heck do we need the mace for? Like, what are we actually supposed to use that on if we're encouraged to not kill things in Minecraft as much anymore? Like, they've got to be suiting up for, like, either, like, a boss that has a lot more damage, or I don't know. Like, I don't understand the practicality of adding that to the game if they're encouraging us not to kill as much. I think the mace is awesome. It's got some really cool enchantments that you could get for it, though. But what do I need the mace? Why do I need this super, very powerful weapon if I'm not supposed to use it, like, on anything? And it's damn near impossible to, like, get. I was telling Demon I was in the trial chambers for a while at one point, and I just kind of gave up on trying to get it. Is it nighttime yet? What's this? Okay. Yeah, your name on a sign, dude. Yeah, I think so I used to do like a subscribers book in the last season. I thought about bringing that back, dude. Yoshi3429. Your name stands out in the long form written way, so I think I actually wrote down Jonathan Yoshimoto in it. Nothing in this boat yet, guys. But yeah, I thought about doing like the subscribers book again, where like all the new subscribers to the channel, they get written down and they put in the book. It's very time consuming at one point, but it was cool. It made the world unique, and I think I'm gonna bring back comment of the day at some point. Um, feel like I've been getting back. What the heck am I doing here? I think I've been getting a decent amount of comments on the video, so that I could bring that back and have somebody new featured on each comment of the day video, whatever. How's this looking? I think this pathway's coming out pretty nice. Do that. I think I'm totally out of ferns, though. I'm just about out of ferns. What we got going on? Yeah, I only have 2 ferns. Dude, the mace can deal 50 hearts of damage. And what's the point? And what's the point, my man? Because what are we using that thing on? Maybe maybe the dragon? But like, outside that, like, what do you need the mace for? You're just gonna use that on a skeleton? I don't know about me, man. I don't know if I'm doing that. I really like another boss to be introduced into the game. 250 hearts? You gotta be shitting me, dude. That's crazy. I've actually never used a mace. I'd like to, but I don't know. I've seen those elytra launchers though that people have been making with the breeze rod, the breeze charges that you get from the breezes, and that looks pretty sick. It like launches you like up in the air, and then you fly away. That looks really cool. And there goes all of my ferns. Here we go. Why can't I do that? Pumpkin? Cool. And then I need coarse dirt now, so I can place some flowers down. Okay, so I think since the Warden, the approach has been more Ghibli-esque in a sense of learning, appreciating more than killing. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on it too much. Let me find this coarse dirt real quick. I got one piece. Okay, there we go. I like that they're like bringing in the happy gas, and I like that they're making it super accessible, and it kind of touches upon um, so many different types of players who play the game. Like it's like if you're a traveler, you can use it. If you're a builder, you can use it. Um, I don't know if I like that you can craft the happy gas, but I don't know. In a sense, I do like how accessible it kind of feels. So like they're really pushing it on players, I feel like. But I do think it's going to revolutionize building. So if people were like afraid to build big at one point, now you won't be. Like those clouds would have been so much easier to build had I had a happy gas. Where we at? Right here. So as a builder, I'm really excited for it. Um, can't wait for the happy gas, honestly. I have a lot of ideas. I was sending a Dark Demon in on Instagram. I was like, I think this would be cool to build. And he's like, oh hell yeah. I want to do a lot of things in the sky. Okay, let's get some of these going. And then we got to switch up the orientation every once in a while. And there we go. I think I might need some bone meal. Oh, here we go. I think they should make the Sea Temple more interesting. No one ever goes there. That's 100% true, dude. 100% true. That's why I'm saying they need to re-update the loot table so that no matter what stage you are in your Minecraft world, no matter where you stumble upon, like if you go to a village, if you go to a sea temple, that there's more than just like one reason to be in there, to go there, you know? Like, sure, there's cool blocks, but like, what kind of loot can I actually get from the sea temple that I'm like actually interested in? Why do I need a sponge? Give me more uses for a sponge, you know? I love it whenever they go back and they add more uses for blocks that we've had in the game for a while. Like leather has has always been like an incredibly useful block, but now they have even more recipes for it. But then you look at like I don't know, the breeze charge, it only has two uses. Or oh man, clay? It only you can only I mean, I guess you can do terracotta and stuff. My point is they need to add more uses for more things that we already have in the game. So, let's just look in here. There like more potions, like sea pickles could like help you do something underneath the water or something. I don't know, man. I'm just brainstorming. I'm just thinking out loud right now. Here, what didn't we put on that pathway? I don't think we put leaf litter on the pathway. Ooh, you know what else would look cool? Some leaves. Some other leaves. Some real leaves. Leaf litter. Great example. Guys, we need more variations of leaf litter. Why do we only have brown? We should have like a green one as well. I sound so like greedy right now. One of my favorite things to do with this leaf litter though is finding a block like that and then placing it so that it blends on two different blocks. And then we could take it a step further, three different blocks. I think that looks cool. It's like a completely different block almost. Message latency test. I wonder how far back we are. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. Oh boy, you haven't sent another message since I've said that. All right, here we go. Oh, the lag is better. Cool, cool, cool. That's good news. It's good to hear. 21 seconds. Yeah, it's been raining over here, my guys. Sorry about that. Oh, I need more bone meal. That would look cool right there. Cool. Now just 15 seconds behind. Cool, man. I can't believe it. You were almost a minute behind. I was talking out my freaking ass for a minute, man. Pathway coming together. I think we need more stone. I'm not going to do a whole lot more with it, but we need some stuff to kind of contrast the path a little bit. I think I'm trying to figure that out. Maybe some jack-o'-lanterns along the path as well. What do we want to do here? That. And like that. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple of jack-o'-lanterns so we can hide in the pathway. And then, oh my, this is looking good. It's looking really good. Appreciate you guys stopping by the stream as well, guys. That means a lot to me. Whoa, look at this guy. Look at this little dude. What do you got from me? Small drip leaf. I actually need that. Maybe we should put him in the boat. Nah, we'll risk it. I need small drip leaf. That's actually a really cool find. Pathway feels pretty decent. Pretty decent. I'm gonna need some help with something though, guys. I'm gonna point it out in a second, and then you guys are gonna need to brainstorm for me because I have been dreading building in a certain area in my world, and I need some guidance from you guys. Let me grab some emeralds though really quick. 23, that should be... I got an emerald block as well. How many should I buy though? I don't know, just a couple? Alright, so one of the spots that I'm struggling with figuring out what to build in it is this, like, there's like a corner over here, and when it rains, it snows in that patch. And snow lands and creates this mess. Okay? And I'm afraid to build over here. I've placed all of this moss carpet so it like hides it a little bit. I thought I was tripping whenever I first saw this in my world, when I decided on this spot, because it's literally just like a corner. But it's, look how snowy this is. And I don't want to turn off the rain or anything like that because I think it's cool every once in a while. But I literally don't know what to build here. And I don't know, like, what should I just do, like a mountain and like use a bunch of slabs so that it doesn't snow and like lay there, or what? I'm very, very lost with this corner. So I'm gonna buy some small drip leaf from this guy. We've been live for almost 2 hours. I can't believe it. You give me this. How many do I want? I guess I'll take a bunch. 10? Can't buy any more. Fermented spider eye. How do you actually make a fermented spider eye? Sugar and a mushroom. Okay. Mysteriously frosty. I know. When I picked this spot out for the build site, I was like, I hope it doesn't end up snowing everywhere. That was a big chance I was willing to take. Um, I think it's turned out okay, but yeah, I was actually really worried about that. Let me go ahead and place a couple of these bad boys so that we can walk on here at nighttime. Here, right there. Might be lagging a little bit, by the way, guys. The weather out here is pretty crazy. And out here is Ohio. By the way, you guys shared where you guys live. I'm gonna tell you where I live. Whoops. Ohio guy. I think you can get green frogs if you grow a tadpole in that patch. Oh man. That's actually on my to-do list is to get frogs, some tadpoles. But how do you get them to breed? I would naturally, dude, I just want this to be clear. I would naturally Google all this, but since I have you guys here, I might as well just ask you questions. And you guys can give me the answers. What is next? What are we doing? Some stone, I'm thinking. We need some, do I have andesite? I do not. I do not. Okay. My entire situation here is just a complete mess now. Stay organized. I put that in the video. I can't follow it. Slime balls. You know what I've never seen in this world is a slime. That's crazy. Can we put it right there? Wow. Look at that. That one's much cooler than the big version, I think. Look at that. Can't step on it, though. So much more detailed. That's one that we're not gonna, like, spam like everything else. I think we're gonna be kind of sparing with it. But we are definitely gonna play around with them. All right, so I'm missing andesite. So we'll go back and grab some andesite really quick. And then we're going to texture, I think, this into somewhat of a stony area. Eat a little bit. All right, andesite. And then maybe we'll try to mix in some green terracotta as well. And do I have some slabs? I do. That's going to look nice. Maybe we'll put some buttons some places as well. And yeah. Yeah. But that tree that I'm thinking about building over here, where that is right there, I'm thinking about doing a baby version of this dark oak tree right here. And we're gonna have some hanging stuff. Maybe play around with glass a little bit more since we'll be very, very up close to it. But I think a baby version of that would look cool there. Glass platform very high in the sky to prevent snow forming. That is freaking. That's God mode. That's actually such a good suggestion. Instead of, well, I need to figure out which glass. Does glass make a shadow? I couldn't figure that part out whenever I was building this. So that's my only concern, is maybe a shadow. Snow golem, cold variants, enclosure. Yeah, I mean we could oops. Let me get up here. Like, is this glass creating the shadow, or is it everything else that's on the build? I think it is the glass. But maybe the type of glass is what's causing that shadow. Christmas tree. Yeah. I'm open to really, I guess, anything. Maybe we'll put a stone button right there. Maybe a couple stone buttons. I don't care, guys. Um, we'll leave that be for a moment. Everything makes shadow. Mobs would spawn and would appear on maps. I haven't made a map yet either. I need to do that at some point. Kind of mark the progress that we've made so far. I think that would be cool. Damn. I'm gonna figure it out somehow, some way. I got everything in my inventory right now. Here, let's skating rink, hot spring, onsen. What's an onsen, man? Look how bright it is, though. Now with the jack-o'-lanterns, it's a lot safer right now. Here, hopefully I make it. A fridge with the door left open. Don't get me thinking about food right now, man. I am starving right now. I'm about to go grab a drink here soon. Mm-hmm. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Almost there, everybody. Yeah. A happy gas inspired build. That's actually a cool idea. Because I mean, it's gonna be. I don't care how crazy the idea is. This is gonna be a very fantasy like world, a lot of color. So maybe we could put like another build there or something, or Something that like a happy gas house, something like that. I'm open to ideas, man. I like that. That's pretty cool. What are we doing here? This looks stupid. I think that actually looks kind of nice. We have one leaf litter right there, and I don't want to get rid of it for some reason. What if we did that, and then that for some reason? Maybe that. Every block matters. That's what this style is, man. Gas hydration station. Now we're talking, baby. This is freaking crazy path now. But it looks good, I think. Okay. Every last block. Okay. Okay. And found an ice rink, like in that X-Men movie. Yeah, didn't the cold guy, he's responsible for that, right? He made the ice rink? Maybe I'm tripping. Have the new X-Men movies been, any good? I'm trying to remember. I think I watched First Class, I watched the one after First Class, but I didn't watch the one where they were, like, on a train or something. There was, like, a train one. I watched Logan, saw that, because that was cool. I think. What should we do here? Deadpool Wolverine counts? Yeah, that counts. 100% counts. Same universe, you know? I don't think this dirt's gonna grow. So let's put that there. Okay. Oops. Dark Phoenix with the train. Yeah, I didn't see that one for some reason. So yeah. Okay. Pathway I think we can take a break on. Um kind of wanted to texture this up a little bit. So I'm gonna go grab some deep slate, some andesite, cobblestone, moss and stuff. Um I don't think I have any. Okay, yeah, so we have this. We have moss. Let me just put everything away and then re-grab stuff as I need it. Yeah, we get that. So cobblestone, this regular stone, and then I just need deep slate. All right, I'm gonna go grab some deep slate. The Skrulls or some other MCU alien races appearing in both Sonyverse and MCU, and it was very confusing. I think, dude, on that same subject, there's so many Marvel movies. There's so many. And I think this is the first time that they are like slowing down what they're adding to the universe. Like there's only like 4 movies or something in the next like 2 years. And even that's a lot. It is really confusing to keep up with it. And I read somewhere that they want to kind of change that and make it so that it's easier for fans to watch their movies, which I think is a very, very smart move because I have not had. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want to be able to. I want to be able to just go in and like watch it if I think it looks cool and it not be super concerned with what happened in the previous movies, except for like the Avengers. I feel like I don't know, Avenger to Avenger movie. It should maybe seem like you have to watch Infinity War in order to understand Endgame, sort of, but not Spider Man to understand what's going on in Thor's movie. You know, maybe that's not how it is already, but sometimes that's how it feels. Also, why aren't all the superheroes just like always like in each other's movies and stuff? Like that's what I don't understand. They always make up like some weird excuse like, "Oh yeah, well he's in, this is what's going on, so he's going to be tied down with this scenario or something." Like I read that Spider-Man wasn't going to be in Doomsday because he's going to be preoccupied with whatever's going on in his movie. I think that's like, wouldn't a hero who's been in the frickin' adventure Avengers be concerned with what's going on planet Earth at all times? I don't know. I guess they I don't know. They changed some things. My mom watched Avengers Endgame without watching any of the other movies, and it was a great experience, dude. That's crazy of your mom to do that. That's all I'll say right there. When I went and I saw Infinity War, I went with my brothers and I pooped my pants before the movie even started because I was trying to let out a fart and I accidentally pooped my pants a little bit and I had to throw away my underwear before the movie started. And that's not even the most embarrassing part is that I used to work at the movie theater that happened at. So I was just and then I was in the bathroom stall, okay, pooped my pants whenever we were buying our tickets because I was trying to let out a fart, and and so we went to the bathroom, me and my brothers, so I could like clean up myself before the movie started, and took off my underwear and I slid them underneath the door so my brothers could see that I had pooped my pants. And my brother just paraded around with my freaking dirty underwear, dude. And he was like trying to tell like all my old coworkers, hey, he just pooped his freaking pants, dude. Like, yeah, I was just trying to let out a fart and just try to be funny around my brothers, and it led to diarrhea right before Infinity War. Commando at the big screen, just like the director. It's funny, dude. I since then haven't had such an experience where I can't remember like any other movie theater incidents like that one. So the key takeaway is to poop yourself right before the movie start. Dude, I was wearing brand new underwear too. I'm not even kidding. My ex girlfriend bought me like these like crazy Calvin Klein undies, which was very nice of her, but I immediately just shat in them. think this is helping. That looks way better like that for some reason. Enough poop talk. Okay. And okay. This is kind of risky now that I'm texturing this as we have already done some stuff. You went to go watch The Lightning Thief and the power went off halfway through? That's super unfortunate, dude. Couldn't even wash my hands at the bathroom because the tap had a sensor. Oh my. Recently, I went on vacation and every single bathroom that I went in at each airport, because we had a layover, was extremely different than the previous one. Even if we were in the same airport, each bathroom was like vastly different than the one that I'd previously went into, which I thought was really strange. On the subject of going to the bathroom. But like some bathrooms were like super freaking nice and you were like, man, they like remodeled this place. And other ones were just like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It was just really weird that every single bathroom was a different experience. What am I running out of? I'm running out of moss. Do I have more moss in my inventory? No, I don't. That's great. All right. Whoa. Whoa. I'm texturing something that we're probably not even going to see, dude. Unless you're like super up close to it. For the build, man. They're preparing you for the holiday before you get on the plane. Dude. We went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, by the way, which was very nice. My first vacation as an adult with my girlfriend, and we had a really good time. First vacation as an adult, though, I didn't think it was possible. I was like asking coworkers and at previous jobs that I had, I was like, "How are you like paying for this, dude? Like, how are you going on vacation?" And they're like, "Oh, just put it on a credit card." I was like, "You didn't save up any money to go on this vacation?" No, didn't do that. And I was like, "I'm gonna do this way smarter than you did." I can't believe people are just putting like 3K, 5K on like credit cards and go on vacation. I'll just worry about it afterwards. You're freaking out of your mind, dude. You're out of your freaking mind, dude. What are we doing? Did I do something weird? Does the waterfall always look like this? With that? How did that get past, how'd that get past me? This little ugly little bit right here. We'll keep it. We're gonna edit it just a little bit. It looks a little bit nicer. Let's get some blocks in there. Okay. Is there anything on this one? What was I looking at? This one right here. Cool. How is it living in Ohio? Internet culture wise, is it similar to being a Florida guy? Dude, it is the exact same thing as being a Florida guy. There are so many things where I like before I moved out here and I was planning on moving out here with my girlfriend, I would see memes all the time saying stuff like typical Ohio scenario or something. And it would be like the most outlandish thing you'd ever seen. So it's exactly like being from freaking Florida, dude. It's literally the same thing. I used to live in Pennsylvania, and we never got hate when we lived in Pennsylvania, dude. Never. What am I doing? How do? I've only got a little bit of deep slate left on me. Am I gonna cheap out on it? I think I will. I forgot I had these mossy. Okay. All right. That wasn't very rewarding, but it does look a little bit different. It has darkened it up a little bit. And then what we can do, I think, is bone meal it because we didn't do that yet. Yeah, but the Ohio internet culture, man, it's very similar to freaking Florida. You want to get roasted, move out to one of those states, man. Get wrecked, bro. Okay, let's see how this looks. Be careful, don't bone meal the moss. Okay. What is going on? Why can't I? Never mind. We just won't worry about it. Maybe I wasn't even clicking it. Yep. We'll do a little bit right there. A little bit right there. This will probably brighten it up a little bit. Is that gonna look so stupid with the tall grass or what? I'm gonna need some feedback. Oh, let me stand on this for you guys. Does that look so stupid with the tall grass? Should I shorten the grass? I think I should shorten a little bit of it. Oh my. I'm gonna shorten a little. You know what? I'm gonna go get a drink first. All right. So if anybody, if any new viewer comes in here, tell them this is where I'm at. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, you should keep some of it, but still shorten the rest. Okay, I agree with that. In a stream, it would not grow tall and upwards. Yeah. I'm thinking we get rid of my... Man, that just takes out the whole thing, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's get rid of most of it. Maybe we'll keep this one right here and get rid of the rest. Get rid of most of it. Get rid of that. So we have two now, I think, in the whole thing. Okay, can't see a damn thing. Let's go to sleep. Yeah, there's 3 viewers. There was 4 for a second. They were being a little suspicious. Don't be afraid to send a message, man. Okay, that looks a lot better. We have like 2 tall ones. Let me push the mic back a little bit. Yeah, we have 2 tall ones, and then the rest are short. I think that looks a lot better. Even if we get up close, that tall one right there, it's just a nice little movement. What else can we put in there? Would lanterns look dumb underwater? Somebody tell me right now. I don't even have lanterns. Where are they at? There we are. Would lanterns look really dumb underwater? So if I did that, how stupid we talking on a scale of 1 to idiot. And then we gotta do that trick you showed me earlier as well, where you waterlog it. We haven't even done the inside of the greenhouse yet. Maybe soul lanterns would look cool. Let's I'm willing to play around with some ideas here. I still have a couple pickles. Oh boy. I do. Don't have a lot of bone meal. I don't have a bone meal farm yet, so that's why I'm kind of a little stingy with it. Despite being the biggest terraform guy out there. Does that even look? We'll try to try to try it out. I like soul lanterns. I like how they look. I just hate how dim they are, so that's why I don't really use them a whole lot. Okay, you can't even see the lanterns I put, so there's literally no point of even taking them out. Right? Yeah. I might as well leave it because you can't even like really even tell it's there. All right. Lantern aren't bad. Yeah, it's all right. I was thinking some of the rocks that I have, like some of the stone, could be switched out for mossy stone. So just a little bit more detail, you know. Not too many. Let's do this one. Okay. Is that slab? This is gonna ruin everything. It's gonna ruin everything. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Don't freak out. Everything's fine. What happens if I do that? Okay. Okay. That's a lot of that singular block. So let's break that up with that. What did I just pick up? All right. All right. All right. Okay, guys, this is looking cool. The world is looking better. And we're not even close to being done with the project. Holy crap. I still got to do the interior of this. Oh, I got to do a lot more river, kind of the inside of this. I got to build up a big ass tree. Excuse my French. And then I got to figure out what's going in these corners. So I didn't mention it on this stream. I mentioned it on the last stream. My creative world that I build everything in was deleted yesterday when I first started this project up. So I built everything on Bedrock, and then I built everything up on Bedrock, and I took pictures, I took videos of the build, and I sent it into a Discord that I'm a part of, and they said, "Oh, it looks cool." So I started building immediately, and then I went back into my testing world that I built this up in, and well, I tried to find it, and it just wasn't there anymore. So I don't even know. I don't know what happened to the world. It just got deleted. Everything that I had in there for the season 1 and season 2 is just gone now. So I'm disappointed, but it's just what happened, I guess. So anyways, I didn't finish doing the interior for that build. And so I have no idea what the corners of the build look like. I know that I'm going to do a giant pink cherry blossom tree, but I don't know what the corners look like. Oh yeah, let's test something out in my basement really quick. Come on in. So we're gonna go... Where are we at? Here. I don't know what this block can be on. Or this, what's this called? Warped roots? Can I place it on mud? Whoa. Holy crap. I was thinking that's what we could probably put in one of the corners in there. Don't get too excited, but yeah. I think that's what we can do in one of the corners of the greenhouse. I think that'd be cool. Why did I come in here? Acacia wood. So I was gonna do some fences along the pathway. I always forget the recipe for fences. Holy crap. All right. And then on the fences, I don't know why I always do this, but I always put trap doors on the fences as well. So we'll go back outside and I'll show you guys what I mean. See right here? I don't know why I always do this. I think it's a cool detail. Kind of makes the fence look a little bit more interesting. But I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a little bit of a siding for the, you know, in case you're walking down the hill and you want to grab something, or in case you're like 90 years old and you need some stability as you're going down this path. So ooh, that hurt. I hate getting rid of grass. Like this. Like that. It stings, man. I can't get rid of grass. Oh, you're Papita. Whoa, Papita's here. You're the fan art person? Oh, thanks. Thank you, Elizabeth. Are you the fan art person? Or am I confusing with you with somebody else? Here, I'll show you what I've been up to in a minute. We've been making oh baby. Look at that railing, guys. That's looking cool. That just added such a cool... Oh, baby, I'm so excited. I can't even freaking talk right now. Heck yeah. Guys, season 2, 1,000 times better than season 1. Tell me I'm wrong. What are we going to do? I have one leaf right there, and I'm afraid to put a trapdoor on it. You guys ever get like that? You guys... Another I appreciate the kind words though, Elizabeth. That means a lot. Yeah, we're gonna get some trapdoors on. Dude, 2 leaves. Why did I do that on every single one of these? You're kidding. All right. And then, guys, I'm more amazing live. You're too kind. Yeah, that's exactly. You're right. You're right. I'm amazing. No, I wanted to build live so you guys could kind of see my thought process, or at least just see how I do things like in the moment versus like in a 5 or 10 minute long video. So I appreciate you saying that, honestly. But you are the person who made the fan art. That's crazy. I hope you saw the video. I did show off one of them. Look at that lanterns, guys. Look, I did a thing. We're gonna be putting a custom dark oak tree right there, Papita. Am I saying that right? Papita? That's how I've been saying it to myself this whole time. Oh, this pathway feels good. I'm thinking some more leaves on the, like this corner right here. We're just going crazy today, huh? Hell yeah. All right. Time to lock in for a moment. Place some leaves. We're just gonna sprinkle some stuff. Um, very good. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. This is a big ass freaking bush. Playing with shapes. I don't like it, but we're gonna keep it for a moment because I think we have the other azalea leaves. And it might just be too much flower. So let's try to mix in some this regular azalea leaf. Yeah. I've noticed that certain blocks look really crazy with shaders on, and one of those blocks is leaves. You guys will know this whenever, if you guys are on Bedrock, when Vibrant Visuals comes out, it's going to be like playing a different game because you're not going to be used to the shadows. You're not going to be used to having to build with specific orientation. And that's something that I've had to work through myself over the last year. Like the castle is put right, I put the castle right there because it's always bright on that orientation. All right. And then the, as nice as the greenhouse looks, it's actually always a little bit darker because it's aligned that way. And the sun, it's hard to explain, but the sun has to reach a certain point for this build to light up and look a lot nicer. Whereas the castle, for some reason, blocks facing this, or yeah, with the orientation of this way, they're just naturally always a little bit brighter, no matter what time of day it is. And it's not always like that for other blocks and other builds and other things like that. So something to keep in mind if you are even on Bedrock, or maybe you want to use shaders at some point. Trying to figure out this bush though. I think I'm messing it up. I went on that tangent though because these cherry leaves look freaking so. Look at that. That's so bright. It's white. Look at that. So bright. Okay. Enough jibber jabber. You know what I was thinking is we have blue wood somewhere right here. If we make regular signs with this blue wood, that could actually potentially look kind of cool with the acacia wood. As I was stating earlier, I don't know if you guys remember Jonathan and Dark Demon. I don't know if you remember me mentioning this, but blue wood looks so... We're going to take that. Looks kind of cool against... I don't know if that actually works in this... If we're going to be able to pull it off like this, but what do you guys think? I mean, I don't know how I feel about the floating aspect to it. It has potential, though, I think. Another, like, one leaf situation. All right. What do you guys think? Am I just making stuff up right now? Or is that, like, a cool detail you're not going to really, like, look at whenever you're walking down this pathway? I'll leave that one up to you guys. I think I'm... Yeah, not sure about it. Yeah, okay. It's floating a little bit. I think that's the problem. All right. Maybe a little bit of a bush right here. Mainly the floating, perhaps a rogue blue fence sprinkle. That's not a bad idea. I'll try that, dude. Okay, the problem with we have a very limited amount of worked planks, so we have to really sprinkle these in. Or signs behind instead of in front. Okay, I'm willing to try a couple things here, so let's do this. We'll do 6 because we made 6 signs, all right? This is a big gamble right here. It's going to take some playing around with, I think, just a little bit because it's going to be so odd. As you guys are watching me, or you guys seeing me place blocks and you're like, oh, I wish you placed that like somewhere like a little bit to the right or something. Or you guys just let me do my thing. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it initially. Nice little pop of color. It's giving copper. It really is. I think we're going to keep it for a moment. Would I ever play another video game? So, I was playing an enormous amount of Call of Duty before I decided to get back on the Minecraft train. But I was playing Warzone like you wouldn't believe. Like we've already looked at this number a couple of times, but 6.5 days of Minecraft since I've started this world. I think I put like 20 days of Warzone in the last year, which is an outrageous number of time. But yeah, I actually really like other video games, but this is my favorite by far. Warzone doesn't even feel like a video game sometimes. It feels like a it just like it's so intense. It's like such a stressful game to play, and therefore I can't really I just found I just felt like it was bad for me because it didn't feel like a video game anymore. It felt like if I didn't get a certain place in the map, like if we came in like 20th or something, I'd be so upset. And I want to feel like I'm playing a game and that's it. Also played a lot of Madden, a lot of NHL, sports games. I'm trying to think what else I've played recently. I used to play the card game Magic the Gathering quite a bit. I'm really looking forward to uh, the new Nintendo Switch that's coming out with Mario Kart, and I just bought like the Mario Party game for me and my brothers, so that's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. That's a bachelor gift, or not a bachelor. That's a groomsman gift. I'm gonna ask them to be my groomsmen at some point, and I was gonna gift them the new Mario Party game. Little nice little Coach Socks thing to do, huh? All right, this pathway's coming out nice. You know what? Yeah. What if we shaped this tree with branches and stuff? So I took that down. We shaped the tree and kind of see what kind of size we're looking at here. You understand? Do you play any other vid games, Elizabeth? My favorite construction, favorite construction. Lad of Honor, hell yeah, dude. What do you mean by favorite construction? What you mean by that? Spell it out for me. All right, we're gonna shape this dark oak tree now, I think. And oh my god, my inventory, guys. Oh, I have had the scaffolding in my just on the off chance that I'm actually gonna ever freaking use it. I've had it this entire time. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how I do trees live on Camry. Oh, this is looking so good, guys. The blue little wood, ooh baby. All right, we're gonna take this down, and you guys might not have been here for the other stream where I built up this custom mushroom. This was this earlier today? I can't remember. That was fucking hard. I just said the F word. That was hard. we're gonna we're gonna build this thing up. We're gonna kind of do like a skeleton. All right. I like doing trees, sort of like them coming like being split in two. Let's think of it that way. It's a tree that's being split into two different trees, pretty much. So let's see if we can. Oh, all right. Not what I wanted to do. I swore and I lost a viewer. You see that, John? You gotta tell me to quit swearing, man. It's up. That's on you, dude. That's your responsibility. You're the manager. You gotta manage that for me, man. We gotta thicken that up a little bit. We're just gonna play with some shapes here. Where did I get the idea or inspiration to have the channel? That's a big question. I don't know if we're ready for that one to get to the full real answer, but so I had an Instagram for years. As soon as COVID-19 that whole pandemic happened, that is whenever I started posting, and that's when I really just started playing Minecraft. And then I saw other people like posting, and I was like, you know what? I think my world's kind of cool, so I'll share that. People liked it, and then I started doing like the Coach Socks thing, where I would teach people like how to do like smaller starter house builds and stuff. And yeah, that was during all of COVID-19, and that was a lot of fun to do. And I was trying to figure out how to do YouTube back then. This was like 2019 maybe? Probably like 2019. And I was still playing on Bedrock, so I was having the worst time with OBS Studio, which is how I record the videos now. But we were trying to figure it out, and everything, like the whole video stuff, was just, it was super laggy, and I got super frustrated, so I never started making videos until last year whenever I bought a gaming PC. I was in a world for like 6 months or something, and I was like, man, this world is way better than anything I've ever done before. So um I was like, man, I'm getting better at the game. So I gotta start filming. This is my chance. Now I could do it. Why not now? But I was also going through like a really rough time in my personal life. So not with like my girlfriend or anything like that, but just like personal, my work life. And I don't know, I just needed like an escape from that. And I don't know, I was like, that was like a really tough time in my life, but I was like, you know what, Minecraft makes me happy, so let's just try this thing out. And if it's, I don't know, I don't know what to say after that little part right there. I was just really, really sad, and I needed an outlet really bad, and Minecraft has been there for me. Sorry if that got really sad for a sec, but I think I think the tree is coming together. I'm gonna make some little sticks, little branches here. Hmm. Oh, let me read these messages here really quick while you guys look at the beautiful shape of this tree. Probably gotta, oh, let me get rid of this little thing right here. That's why we have scaffolding. Okay, let me stand back. You guys look at this and I'll read the messages. Okay. Your persona got a bit edgy later on the first series. I like the softer reboot. Roughness is not always most desirable quality for socks. I, yeah, so where do I even begin with that, man? With you, okay, so with YouTube, I've literally tried out so many different things, I feel like, with my personality. So just like talking and like just being my regular self. I'm not like edgy in real life, like whatsoever. So just like trying to be more myself is seems to be working out pretty good for me. I think we're gonna put a stair right there. How did you come up with the name Coach Socks? So my my original name on Instagram when I was posting like the how to starter house post, my original name on Instagram was called Unfinished Craft. And I thought your name had to have the name craft in it whenever you were like making Minecraft content on whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with craft. And I don't know where I came up with the unfinished part. And then I did like a reboot of like a new name, and I had the coach part, but I had no idea like what else to like go with that. So my ex-girlfriend actually came up with that. She was like, well, whenever I told her this story of like, I don't even know how she made this connection, by the way, but I had told her that whenever I was younger, we were so poor that we couldn't afford gloves to wear on our hands during the winter time. So we would resort to wearing like socks on our hands. And I don't know why she made that connection, like, oh, that should be your name. Made no sense to me, but that's literally where it came from. I know it's not the greatest origin story, but that's literally where it comes from. I wish I had a much better way of coming up with the name Coach Socks. I think this branch is a little bit too long, by the way. Let's get our scaffolding out now, huh? This is crazy. What do we think of this area though? I think the tree is a really cool idea. I don't know if I have the leaves for it though. We're gonna lessen that. Oops. Hmm. The part with the thing about trees when you make them is you're gonna cover most of it, most of what you've done with the leaves. So even if this shape looks amazing by itself, it really don't matter. You're just gonna put leaves on top of it. It can only look so interesting. So this part's bugging me out. Would it be like a little bit longer? Yeah. Very premium position in straight view of both builds. Yep. I like that. That's a good spot. Whenever you build something too, you shouldn't be afraid to like break up the view that you're gonna have of it as well. Like sometimes whenever you build something, you're afraid to build something like next to it or close to it because you're like, oh, it's gonna cover up the cool thing that I already did. But you should have like this mushroom and this and all this stuff that's breaking up our view along this pathway. It's okay, you know. It's because then you wouldn't have anything else in your world, you know. If you were so afraid to just like go for it and build more, it's okay to have certain things in the sight lines. But right here, the build won't be covered up at all. So it'd be like a nice little whoa moment right here. Oh yeah, trees looking good back here. Should we do like another branch? Oh yeah. We've been live for almost 3 hours. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, people. Oh yeah. John, have you been keeping up with the videos? Because I originally did the lion statue all grayed out, and I replaced all of the blocks with brown blocks. So I think the lion stands out a lot more. I think it looks a lot better now. And I placed a lot of light sources below it, so I tried to help lighten it up on the bottom as best I can, but um, yeah, I think it looks much better brown. You can kind of see it from a distance a lot better. So we got the walls and the glass panes in there. Oh, I built this too. I don't know if I showed this off. Little pen for cows. These guys are crazy. Look at you guys. And there's always one that's like, fuck it, I'm not eating. Oh, John, you gotta tell me to stop swearing. Missed the line video, we'll watch. No problem, man. The line video, I was playing around with like a lot of glass panes and walls and stuff, and I originally did it up in gray, like a gray gradient. And let's take a look at what our doing here. All right. Looking cool, man. Who are those guys? Part of me thinks this is ugly. Not the lake, but just like looking at the world with so much like stuff that's like it's just emptiness. Part of me thinks it looks bad. I'm not gonna lie. But when I'm down there, it feels so immersive, you know? And that's exactly the feeling that I'm going for whenever I build is like I want to feel like I'm actually here, which is what we were talking about earlier today in the stream is like building on a player scale, like a 1-to-1 human-sized Minecraft dude scale. So like when I'm down here, the world looks really cool, immersive. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's gonna be even more. Look at this. Look, it feels so good being down here. From up there, I kind of felt like it was ugly. Should I put the leaves on this? Oh, baby. We did some things today, guys. This whole river, this waterfall, this waterfall's cousin, like a little steep river, none of this was here 10 hours ago. That's crazy. Maybe I should check how many leaves I have. That'd be a fun little project. That could be a fun way to end the stream is do I want azalea leaves or do I want dark oak leaves though? Could be a fun way to end the stream because I'm getting a little hungry. I do think I like the blue fence mixed in too. I might have to bring that up towards the main base area too. Yeah, I think we will. Just a little bit sprinkled in. It added something. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Let me check my dark oak leaf situation and we can start putting leaves on the dark oak tree. Is there where you wanted to use the blue nether blocks? You mean like the leafy thingies? The little spiral things that I put on mud earlier? These things? Here, do I have oak leaves. Maybe that's what we'll use. Azalea. Okay, we have a mixture of dark oak and oak leaves. I think I'm gonna do dark. What am I doing? I think I'm gonna use oak and azalea for this. And I don't know if I have enough. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to put, yeah, those nether, the warped stem thingies, the little blue things. It's the same color as this and it grows out of the ground. I'm trying to figure out a place where I can put that in like mud. I think like a little patch of that somewhere would look really cool. I got inspired off a Pinterest post I saw, and they build super crazy. This one account, I don't know what their name is. Maybe I could check my phone really quick, but they have the craziest account. It's let me type it in this chat real quick. I think this is them. Oh, you guys are gonna see my background. MSRIEAUBIN. I spelled that wrong. Stream's gonna look a little weird for a minute, guys. Look, if you have Pinterest, look, I think that's the name of the creator. They have the coolest freaking world on Pinterest. I don't know if they have an Instagram or anything. I haven't went looking for it, but they have the coolest account. That's goals. If you look them up, or if I need to like pull them up on stream or something, somehow I will. We put azalea flowering leaves. I don't know how many leaves we're gonna need. I never know how many leaves I'm gonna need. Would I like to do a series with you of Minecraft, or then we chat and see the details? We could do whatever you want, man. I need to start a Discord or something so we can like all share each other's builds and kind of like help each other out and grow and stuff as creators and stuff, you know. You know, like we could like suggest, hey, you do this, and then or hey, I really like what you did here, but this is where I think you could get better as a builder or something like that. Like that'd be really sick. That's the whole reason why. That's one of the reasons why I started YouTube was like just the interaction part of it is really cool. It took me a while to figure that part out. So there's no real way of me to like teach you guys how to like place leaves. If you guys feel like you want to be taught how to place leaves, I kind of just go for like a circular-ish um, platform at first. So like kind of like a cloud would be like circulus. I don't is circulus a word? Um, and then we thicken it up on the top, and then at the very end we can thicken up the bottom. So I'm kind of just eyeballing this as I go, but I think this is gonna look cool. All right, how get down? Jump in water. Okay. Didn't seem the beginning of the stream what you're building. We're building everything right now. Everything. I've been working on this greenhouse for the last couple of days. I still need to do the interior of it, but this is going to eventually have a big cherry blossom tree on the inside of it. And then we have built up this waterfall that leads into a river. And this river is going to flow through the greenhouse, which is going to then flow out each side of the greenhouse, which is going to be amazing. It's going to be very, very beautiful, very, very colorful. And the river is going to lead throughout the eventual city that I'm going to build down here. Would I learn some Spanish if I taught you? Let's work on a word right now or some little phrase right now. Circular, circulus. Man, what the hell was I saying, dude? Dude, what the heck was I saying? But Lulu, I've been working on this pathway and then this tree just recently now. Trying to make it puffy. I think I might add a little bit of the flowering azalea to this tree at some point too. I think that would look nice. All right. Circular. Got it. You know, I was a French guy whenever I was in high school. Very French. Little French dude, huh? Loved French, man. Okay. We have another like branch right here, so we will how can I can't click that right there. That's great. Here we go. And then I'm just kind of like randomly going back and forth between these two blocks or these two different types of leaves. There's not really a rhyme or reason for this either. Just trying to make it look a little bit random. Cool. Look how bright it is up here, guys. Look at that. It doesn't even feel like I need to go to bed, but I will. Why did you start YouTube? Just for fun? Or is it going to be your full-time job? Dude, if it could become my full-time job, that's a goal. That's goals right there, but I don't think that's in my cards. I don't think that's in my future, to be honest with you. Ooh, look at that. That's actually looking pretty cool. I started YouTube. We were going over this a little bit ago. I'll give you the Spark Notes version of it. I was creating how-to starter house builds on my Instagram a couple years ago during COVID-19. And then recently I figured out how to actually make the videos. And yeah, I was kind of going through like a rough patch in my life, and I needed an outlet. I needed a creative outlet because I was very, very sad, and I needed something I could focus on rather than the things that I was going through in mainly my real life job. Honestly, my real life job doesn't suck, but that's why I was so bent out of shape for a minute. But now, real life job been kind of cool. Not gonna lie, real life job kind of came through, and yeah, we're just gonna keep. I'm stuck. We're gonna keep looking back at this tree. I think this is coming together. I think it's coming together. I'm feeling a lot better about life, and I appreciate the kind words. I wasn't feeling good like whatsoever for a couple of months. But that was last year. This year's a lot different. This year's a lot different. I got engaged this year, guys. I'm gonna be married. I'm gonna get married at some point. Um, just went on vacation recently. I was telling chat. We went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which was a lot of fun. I fed a stingray. That was cool. What else did I do? I got tan. I got tan as crap. Um. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, proposed back in February, right around Valentine's Day, because she loves Valentine's Day. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. We had a conversation that made me feel like, okay, we talked about our timelines a long time ago about when do you want to get married, that sort of thing. And it originally it was gonna be like a couple years from now. And we'd already been dating for like a couple years. But we had a conversation like, I don't know, back like in November, and she made it seem like she wanted to get married a lot sooner. So I was like, I love this girl. I'm gonna ask her now. I'm gonna ask her really soon. And so I asked her dad for like, I didn't, I mean, I kind of asked her dad for permission, but I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Whether you you like it or not. I just want you to know what I'm doing. And he was totally on board, uh, supportive, the whole nine. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, I gotta ask her now if if she's giving me the hints that she wants to, get this show on the road. So, so but yeah, love that girl. Socks got his pair, dude. I'll make another post for you, but would you prefer it to be a cute drawing or a meme? Hmm. Let me think about that for a second. I think I want it to be a meme. What would the meme be? Could you make it stream related in any way? That would be really cool. I put that in the video. Next video, I swear. Whenever I'm building up trees, by the way, guys, I like to do this thing where I'll do like 2 blocks like that, and then I'll break one to create sort of like a puffier shape, like there's like life like crawling out of the tree or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I explained that right, but that technique where I'm kind of like placing 2 blocks and then breaking one. Okay. Okay, Captain. Appreciate it. Bro is meta streaming. Stream. Double streaming right now, dude. Uh, Trying to teach you guys about this tree. Manage the chat. You know what? I don't know why, but I think we're gonna keep that scaffolding right there, and we're gonna put a flower pot on it. She said, "Okay, I'm gonna draw that for you, and I'm leaving the stream right now." Dude, the tree, John, if you're still here, this tree's looking good. Wow. Flower pot, mushroom. You gotta be kidding me. All right. Yeah, the stream definitely looks like it's... I keep getting like a message pop up where it says it's not receiving enough videos somehow. I gotta figure that out, man. I gotta figure that mother shit out. Okay, I like rose bushes next to dark oak trees. Yeah. What else? Oh, we got this firefly bush we can do. And what was I thinking? Oh yeah, we need moss. Do we have moss in our inventory? That's no, that's a no. And then glowberries. I think we're done with the dark oak, so we can put that back. We're done with some of the leaves, so we can clear up our inventory just a little bit. And where do I... Okay, we have glowberries right here. Cool. Tree's looking good, man. We need to add some more fluff to the bottom of it, but it's looking good. I'm pleased. All right. Flower. Flower. And then a bush somewhere. So if you put this under something, those guys will always come out and be bright and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like they only load in whenever you're so close to them, though. Which I wish you could see them from a lot farther away. That would be cool. Can I touch? That sounded weird. Don't be saying that weird shit. Oh my, I swear it again. Don't be saying that goofy stuff, man. I think it's because the weather is so crazy here that the stream is acting the way it is. And then we'll place that right there. And then we won't always place glowberries on every single one. Where are my leaves at? Where's my hug at? Okay. Now I'm pretty sure I needed leaves on this side right here. Oh. This is why we need the happy ghast, everybody. I'm falling off my stuff. I don't even remember what I was looking at. This? Ooh, see? The happy gas is gonna be like, we're like headed into like creative mode almost. It's really gonna change building. I believe that like wholeheartedly. You're gonna see like so many more big builds. Okay, this is still very incredibly flat. Oh my gosh, I got rid of the dirt for the little piece of grass. I think even like just a little bit would help like that, yeah. What is this? Oh shit, I just smacked the fuck out of the freaking microphone. I'm very, very sorry. What is the earliest update you remember being implemented? You remember when they changed the nether? Okay, I think I was right before that. The B update is what I remember being like the earliest one. That's not like when I first played Minecraft. I think I played Minecraft in like 2017 or 2018 for the first time. And what was I gonna say? I think that was right after like the aquatic update or something. Yeah, my bad. My bad. My bad on language. So, okay, that tree. What do we think about the tree? But yeah, the bee update is the one that I came in right afterwards. Pause. My God, I need to figure this whole language thing out, man. Yeah, the bee update came out, and then the Nether update came out, and that was like the best year of my life. Oh man, tree has been improved. So okay, the question becomes, do I put string underneath that stuff? I think for the most part, yes. So that doesn't like grow down all the way. Whereas the other one, I kind of just like let it go. Look at that little baby version of this one with no green glass. We can change that. We can add some green glass if we want to. It works. The green, so the glass on this tree, I think it would look a lot better if we had the connected texture thing on. But because I'm not using Optifine and I'm using sodium for the BSL shaders, I think that's why I don't have the connected glass features. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I came down here for string though. We've got string right there. Look at that. I can also shear the tips. The more you know. I've been placing frickin' string this whole time. Look at this chat. Beautiful. Look at this. That's a cool looking tree, right? That's a good looking tree. This looks good. I was gonna bone meal this real quick because, all right. Good looking tree. We need a little bit of color up there, I think, but after that, I think we'll be good. You can shear the tips. If somebody sheared my tip, I'd be freaking mad about it. All right. Who's my target audience when I say that sort of stuff? All right. Okay, if I shear the tip. Okay, John, I'm going to trust you on this. I shear the tip. Okay. It doesn't look like anything's happening, but I can't click it again. So I guess John was on to something. Did I already do this one? Right click only once. Yep. That's what I did, baby. All right. Now, if you're somebody else, you're like, oh yeah, that tree looks good. That tree's done. Nope. This is Coach Sock's world. We got to go a little bit crazy with it. We got to get a little bit of flowering azalea. Got to get a little bit of color in there, and we will be good. I've been talking for 3 hours. I've never talked for 3 hours ever in my life. When I proposed, it was like 30 seconds. Could you believe it? Okay. Coach circumcised the vine. I probably circumcised the proposal as well. I had practiced that speech that I was gonna give my girlfriend like 1,000 times on my car ride home from work, and it was it was definitely like a 5 minute thing that I'd come up with, and it came out to be like 30 seconds. I pulled out the ring. She started like tearing up and going, "Are you proposing?" And I was like, I I couldn't even like get any of it out, man. It's funny. Bro puts more time into a video game than his proposal. Well, stop. Hey, chill out with that. I did put a lot of time into the ring. I went to the ring store like 3 times to definitely make sure that I had gotten the exact one that I wanted. Chill though. Chill, 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 chill. Yeah, if somebody proposes for 3 hours, I'm walking out. Dude, listen, John's got my back. You think I'm gonna be on my knee for 3 hours? I got nervous, okay? I got nervous, all right? Dude, I had a public speaking class in college, and the first speech that we were supposed to give in that class was supposed to be 6 minutes long. And a very similar thing happened in that speech that it was like a minute. I looked up at the clock and I was like, man, how did I get through 6 minutes of material that fast? And I was the only one who went that fast too. I felt so bad. Teacher looked at me. She's like, "Where's the rest of it?" And I was like, "Questions?" People were just like looking at me. Oh, I know. I see you, man. No worries. No worries. No, yeah, we both shared a good cry whenever I proposed. We had a very, very long conversation afterwards too. So the proposal, yeah, it was short, but the conversation that we had right after that was like an hour long. And it was a very nice moment. Very nice moment. What do you guys think about? I'm looking at this trying to figure out what kind of color I can add to the tree. What if we added more of the copper blocks that we have in some of these other trees to kind of add, or is that too repetitive of a detail? Um, where is it? Right here. What do you guys think if I add this block to the tree, to that tree right there? How did I know she was the one? That's a hard question to answer. Um, oh my. Let me think about this. Sometimes I need a minute to answer a question. So, I was with somebody for 3 years before her. I'll say that. I was with somebody for 3 years before her, and this other girl that I was with, she definitely wanted to get married. She wanted to have kids, all that stuff. And I had no intentions of marrying her, and I had no intentions of like ever getting married. And then whenever I met my current girlfriend, that I don't know what happened, but it all like flipped. It all like changed really, really fast for me. I was like, oh my God, I can't imagine my life without this person. Whereas with my ex, I just I didn't see her as like a mother. I didn't see her as um like the one for me, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that answers your question. I think I just like always knew with her that I wanted to like always be with her. Like we just hung out I mean we lived together, but we've hung out like these last couple days here in real life, and and we've just had like just the best couple of days recently, and that's still the case all these years later after being together. Like we still have the best times together. Oh, baby. This is our first time doing this. I'll make sure I don't hit your guys' boats. Lulu, do you want a boat in the river? Am I saying your name right, by the way? We got 2 streamers. This is John's boat right here. And this is Demon's. I don't know whose this is. But that was fun, dude. That was fun. What we doing? Are we gonna put some fruit in this tree? This in the tree? Oh, you want a boat? What's your favorite wood? And then we'll do that. Okay? We'll put your boat wherever you want. What's your favorite boat? And then we need a spot for it. So if you've seen a certain spot you want it at, we'll put it there. And I'm wondering if I could name the boat somehow. Like, should I put a sign next to your guys' boats that says, "This is Demon's boat. That's John's boat, and then we have Lulu's boat now. Everybody gets a boat." So if you're one of the 5 concurrent viewers of this stream right now, and you want a freaking boat, tell me. We're putting fruit in this. It's fruit time. Oh. Okay, classic oak and anywhere. Find you a good spot. I think the sign next to it will be cool too. Okay, what are we doing? A little bit of fruit. Trying to find a good spot for it right there. We've got 13 of these things. Oops. We're all going to be best friends after this stream. That's all I know right now, man. All right. Way to make it weird, coach. Okay, let's get your boat. Right here. Oak boat. Okay, we already have 3 boats down here. Let's see. And I have boats up here. Where can I put a sign at? I like when he said it's fruit time and fruited all over the place. Dude, I often fruit all over the place, man. Oh, look at the fruit. Looks cool, man. Looks cool. Who's disagreeing with me right now? You know what? We'll remove the dark oak boat and we'll replace it with this boat, okay? Because the dark oak doesn't belong to anybody. Okay? And then I think we'll name the boats. We're not gonna like we'll get a little sign and place it right next to the boats. And then you can never miss a stream after that. You owe me forever. Okay. What am I looking for right now, dude? Oak? Okay, we need signs. I need an oak sign, mangrove, and acacia. Write that down, dude. Oh, dude, I just love fucking... Oh, Jesus. You can't swear and then say, oh, and then, oh, Jesus, and then it's all forgiven. You freaking weirdo. This is about to be a 4-hour stream, dude. On an empty stomach. And we're making some of our best progress in the world right now, dude. Okay, acacia wood for Johnny. We got his sign. Oak sign for Lulu. And then my boy Dark Demon. Boom. All right. It doesn't end there. Okay. Wait, did I just make the same? I'm so stupid, dude. I love how I did that confidently. So, that's fun. Oak, mangrove, and acacia. Thank you, my boy. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We need to light these up. So I have... There we are, 3. All right. I'm going to speak for Demon since I don't think he's here anymore. We're going to use white on his, but what color do you guys want your signs to be written in for your names? What colors are you thinking? Trying to think, what would actually look good on Cason and Oak? Something probably dark for Oak, and something like maybe light. Are hanging signs waterloggable? Let's take one. I was gonna put these out like on the pathway. Hmm. That's an interesting question, man. Let's see. We're gonna place these signs down really quickly. Where do I want this sign at? Right there. And I'll edit it in a second. So we'll always remember this moment. Yeah, cool. If not, any shade of blue. Oh, you want your sign underwater, dude. Okay. If it's possible, we'll put yours underwater. How about that? Oh my god. All right. So I know I didn't get the right color for you. Whoa, it is possible, dude. You want your sign underwater instead? Okay. Let me, oh boy. So this is going to be Demon's boat. That sounds, if my mom's watching this, she just turned it off. She hates whenever I bring up the devil. Okay. Blue. Okay, we need blue. Blue, blue, blue. Any shade of blue. Come on now. I have to have a flout. There it is. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, John, do you want your full name? The signs can go on the half slab if too conspicuous. I actually like it. I actually don't mind it. But if you think it looks crappy, we can figure that part out. You want your sign actually underwater, dude? I'll do that. Oh, baby. I gotta make some hanging signs real quick. Dude, 3.5 hours of straight. Oh! What the? Oh, no. Oh, it's about to get crazy. The signs can wait. We need a creeper. Where's the creeper at? There he is. Okay. We need you to blow up, dude. Ah! Hell yeah. We got the head. We got so much head right now. Did we grab it? Yes, we did. We're about to get so much head. There's 1,000 skeletons right here. We need a creeper we need a creeper yesterday. I know. Come on. There it is. Come on, you frickin' goon. I'm about to die. You guys. Oh! Okay. So much. Come on. That was close. We thought we were going to play around with some signs. You guys are crazy. We got to do this. We got to get as much head as we possibly can. Uh. John, you better quit. Okay. I'm playing without sounds too, by the way, guys. There's no sounds. I haven't heard a sound in 3.5 hours. That's my fun fact when I play Minecraft on stream. What was that? No sounds. Come on, dude. Come over here, you little slimy dude. Come on. Oh my. Here we are. We were literally talking about signs and then this happens. Come on, dude. Get over here. A creeper head would be cool, but oh, here we go. Perfect. Kiss. Come on, kiss now. Kiss. Oh, come on. Blow up. Oh, this is peculiar. How much? Oh, what am I gonna drop? The boat? Sorry, Coach's mom. All right, how many heads do we got? We got the skeleton head. We literally only got one of each. How is this possible? Hmm? I know we have another. I thought maybe we had another charge creeper somewhere. Bones? Okay. Is that? Did I just see a creeper sneak around over here? All right. One head each. That's not bad. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not a lightning storm no more. See? That's why I got no sounds on. All right. I'm done messing with you guys. I got no bed. Okay. Oh my goodness. If they blow up any part of this build, any part of what we did today, I don't know. I guess I'll rebuild it. You think I can sleep without this skeleton hitting me? Okay. We did it. We got our loot. 2, 3. What do you want? Did that even do anything? Okay. All right, guys. What a fun night. What were we even doing before that? Signs? I needed... Okay, I need an acacia hanging sign. Wow, that's what we were on our way to do. All right. Fun night, everybody. That was cool. That was a little cool night. Nighttime stuff. It was doing that in Ohio like 40 minutes ago. Ready it is now. That was quick. Gotta get going. Thanks for the stream and boat. Of course, man, the boat thing will be done in like 2 seconds, but I appreciate you stopping here, man. It means a lot. Your meme. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, if you wanna, I mean, you're probably gonna post it on Instagram or something, right? Or did you DM me? Oh, you DM me. Okay, I think you did. I just saw that. I'm gonna open that after the stream. I'm gonna end this stream probably pretty soon. We've been doing this for a while, but I wanted to get this sign if I can do it. This is what John wanted. He wanted a sign underwater. Whoops. John's boat. You know what? Looks like he doesn't have an H in his name. John's boat. Done. Wow, you can do underwater stuff. Do I still have the bucket? I do. This is John's boat, right? Orange? John's boat, wow. I hope he likes it. Nice little surprise for him next time. Okay, and then we have Demon's boat, and then I'm trying to figure out Lulu's boat. Are you the only one with an apostrophe in your name for some reason? That'd be funny. Yeah. He said he wanted Jonathan. Okay. That's fair, that's fair. Lulu's boat. Cool. And then what color did you want, Lulu, for your boat? And Jonathan, yeah, we'll fix that. I bet. A lot of stuff happened. John, Nathan, boat. I'm just double checking my spelling. Cool. All right, John, that was for you. Hope you don't mind being called John every once in a while. There it is. Sweet. That looks cool, actually. John is okay. Okay, cool. You gotta make sure I stop swearing as much, man. My mom watches these sometimes. Okay, we got Demon's Boat. And then we still need to figure out what color you wanted, Lulu. Do you want your full name, Lulu, by the way? Let's go with pink, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Cool. I don't know if I've ever done this before. Can you make pink dye with the pink leaf? With this, can I do that? Never done that before. Oh, wow. See? Never did that before. New recipe. Good night, Jonathan, man. Appreciate you stopping by again. Oh, yeah. And if you want yours underwater, we can do that as well. I don't mind. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm thinking... Oh, man. I'm a detailed maniac. We're gonna add like 2 pieces of fruit right there, and then I think I'm gonna go get off and eat because I'm a hungry boy. Okay, I'll put your full name. Don't you worry. We're gonna do that. that. Maybe we won't put that one right there. We'll take that one back. I don't want them like clustered like that. I think that looks cool. A little more random. Okay. Let's put this full name on there. This is LACYDO. Booked. Oh, wow. I type for a living and I can't type sometimes. LULULACYDO. Only you and I will know what this means. No, that's cool. Okay, the tree's looking pretty fire, not gonna lie. Trying to think. Detail maniac, what else would I add here? I don't know. I really don't. My brain is complete mush. We have been working nonstop on this stuff all day. Maybe one more fruit right there. You ever just like look at your building and you're like, oh, I need something right in this spot. Right there. At the back of this tree, does the back of this tree look ugly? I'm leaning towards like right there. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, everybody. I think that's going to do it. We're going to kill these guys real quick. And then we'll be done. Get away. Oh my goodness. Somebody ended up in the boat. We got to keep them there. All right, guys. That's the perfect way to end the stream. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I had a lot of fun talking to y'all, you guys. What else do I got to say? Ooh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's a good spot to end the stream, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I had a lot of fun, and I will see you guys next time if you guys are on.